Hello everyone, Brandon's Aquariums and Terrariums. Today we're going to learn how to strengthen your the trust that you have with your turtle. So maybe your turtle is scared whenever you walk up to the tank, or won't or just hide when you're around it. And you probably want a turtle that will rush up to the glass whenever you're in the room, or just mope around when you're gone. Well, maybe not that part, but you probably want a turtle that's going to be your friend. And one of the best ways to do that with any animal, but specifically with fish and reptiles and amphibians, is food. So in here I have some worms that I collected. You want to make sure, if you're getting these from your backyard, that they that you haven't had anything sprayed, and that there's no pesticides on them, and that they're all pretty healthy looking, like there's no discolored ones or deformities on them. So one thing that you can, so animals, the reason that when you're at a park, people like rangers always say to not feed the animals is because they'll begin to gain your trust and want food from people all the time, which you probably want that with your pet at home, but you probably don't want a raccoon trying to get food from you at a park. So you just want to get some worms. You can also use other things, but I have worms right now, and Bubbles loves worms. So get out your worms. Just you can use as many of these as you'd like. Just if you're doing a ton, just try to not just don't feed your turtle a ton of worms. So there's a couple ways you can do this, but what I like to do is, sometimes she'll take them from my hand, and as you can see, turtles aren't like the most accurate things at biting, so sometimes I use tweezers. Hold on, I just rinse my hands off a little. These worms are still a little bit dirty, but also rinse off the worms some, because you don't want dirt in your tank, probably. Hand feeding is an amazing way to gain the trust of an animal. And of course, she's trying to find the scraps. You can just throw them in there, and she'll get to them over time. Once she sees this, you can just wiggle it around a little. But she loves worms. If I threw 100 in there, she would probably eat all of them. I have just a couple, but as you can see, there's a little bit of remainder of the worm that fell in there. But you can just throw a couple in there, and the turtle will get to them eventually. I like to have all different sizes. See what happens. She'll just gulp them up. Turtles in the wild, if a worm falls into a pond, or gets in there somehow, like a bird drops it in, they'll eat it. They'll eat pretty much anything that falls in the pond. I've been doing this to Bubbles for a while, so I've started to gain her trust. But one reason that animals associate, with all of my animals, I try to show my hands in the tank, because that means they'll associate you with food whenever they see you. They'll think that they're going to get fed, get really happy. Sometimes we should go out of the tank. Let's see. She doesn't really do this that often. Let's see if she'll just... Of course, this is a rimmed tank, so it'll be weird. We'll just throw it in there. She'll get to it. You can also just pet your turtle from the surface. Some turtles like it, some hate it. Mine is... it depends on the day. Sometimes she'll just want to bite your fingers off, and some days she's like a little puppy. So we've got a couple worms left. But tweezers are really good if you're a little bit squeamish with worms. I know some people are, but they want to be friends with them. But, hold on. You just want to... Come here, Bubbles. Sometimes turtles don't have they aren't exactly perfect at aiming like many animals are. So, I usually don't use my fingers because I like having them. And Bubbles hurts. Even the little ones. I also even do this with my Betta. She loves eating these. Well, at some point I'll have to do a video where I feed Luna some worms. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see more. She has trouble seeing them, the little ones. But let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more feeding videos, because I got a lot of cool animals. I don't know, we can feed them to Luna, some of my siblings, fish, Murphy, I don't know. I don't know if Murphy eats worms. But we'll just... Hold on. Sometimes you just have to direct her a bit, but you can just throw a ton in there, and eventually they'll get to them. Just make sure that there's no substrate in this tank, but lots of the time they'll get buried underneath and die and cause ammonia, and you really don't want that. And this is a lot healthier for them than feeder fish, so that's why I enjoy doing it. I dropped it in. Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It's just a little short one today, but maybe I can do a feeding video with Luna or another animal and try giving them worms, but we're up to 66 subscribers, and our goal for this year is 100, so please like and subscribe. There's going to be a lot more cool videos, and I know you guys love to see bubbles, so hope to see you on the next video.